Happy Vlogmas! It's time to do our advent calendar. So my boyfriend pulled out the little reindeer yesterday, which is so adorable. I think the snowman and the reindeer are probably my favorite right now. Like, they're just so cute. So we have to do, oh my gosh, we're at the end of the line, number 8 today. Oh, that's a stiff box. Let's see. Oh, it's candy. A candy cane. Okay, the candy cane's so fitting because we literally had a candy cane last night while watching a Christmas movie, and that was the first one I've had since I don't even know how long, since maybe I've been like a kid or like in definitely probably high school. I was just like, oh my god, we haven't had a candy cane in forever. And one of Josh's like work friends brought them over, and I was like, nobody ate them at the party, but everyone like ate them at the end, so we ended up keeping some for later and we had them last night. That is so cute. Oh, I love. It is cold and snowy in Canada today, which I'm very happy about because it just feels so festive. So we thought we'd go for like a nice little winter walk. It is -8 outside, so I'm bundling up. I got a turtleneck, a knit sweater, and then of course my parka. I also thought it'd be really fun to have like a nice winter drink, and I've been seeing everywhere online people making Earl Grey hot chocolate, which sounds so good to me. So we're gonna go do that. I also love my hot chocolates, like a dark hot chocolate, so I add a lot of cocoa powder and not so much sugar. I just feel like it tastes richer that way, and I just love it like that. Sorry for the background noise. I do have my dishwasher going, but for this we're going to use some silk protein milk, and then I've seen people do the milk and the tea first. I have my little tea bags in this canister, so I've seen people like steep the tea in the milk first for like 5 minutes, remove the tea bag, then they make the hot cocoa. So that's what we're gonna do. I always measure using my cup, and my boyfriend and I just share hot chocolate because we're not very like sweet people drinks type of person. Like, I love a hot chocolate, but I don't want like a lot of hot chocolate, so one portion is always the best. And then I'm gonna do 2 tea bags. I have 2 different brands in here. I think this is decaf and this is non-decaf, so we're just gonna throw them in the pot, let it cook for maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll remove the bags. And then I'm gonna add cocoa powder, which I bought like 2 vlogs ago because I bought it specifically to try the Earl Grey hot chocolate because I was completely out. And also I like brown sugar in it just because I just like the deeper flavors, so we're gonna add these 2 in. So it's been about 5 minutes. I tasted the milk and it doesn't really have a strong Earl Grey flavor, so I think I'm gonna do another 5 minutes, because usually when I do like chai tea in the pot for lattes, I do about 10 minutes. So hopefully at that point it will actually taste like Earl Grey, and then we can add in the cocoa. While the Earl Grey tea is steeping, I wanted to share my little pot that we thrifted. I actually replanted it yesterday and it looks so cute. Isn't that adorable? Like, it also, but after I replanted it, it used to be like really upright, kind of went down. I think it's because she has more room to like expand out. Also, crazy enough, I got the plant from IKEA, which is literally just so wild to me because I always thought IKEA had fake plants. And I was there like in the summertime picking up something. As I was walking out, and I saw they had $5 real plants. They were very small and they weren't doing too well. So the parts of my plants that have like that, and that was from like the OG plant at IKEA, like when I bought it, and I was like, okay, $5, I'll take a chance on it. And she has just grown so much and like has gotten so many new leaves. So I feel like despite the fact that in the beginning it was not doing well, she is thriving here, and I absolutely just love the pot. Like, it looks beautiful with the leaves and everything. I'm so happy. So it actually goes like right below where I'm standing. I have a little plant shelf with tons of them, and it's just, yeah, everything that I hoped for. So we just removed the tea bags. We're gonna add the cocoa powder. I like to put it through a sifter first because I find it like just dissolves a lot easier. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of straight cocoa powder and then 2 tablespoons of the brown sugar. Okay, since we have to run errands before we go for our walk, we're gonna put it in a stainless steel mug. Yes, it is Milwaukee for a pack out. My partner is an industrial electrician, so we have this. It is really nice. It's kind of like a Yeti, like how they have like the lid so you can hold on to it, but then you can also obviously undo it and do the inside, and it keeps things super hot, which is really nice because I don't think we'll get to our walk for maybe an hour and a half, just because we have to do some ice skate surfing, which literally sounds so Canadian, because my boyfriend plays hockey as well, and just pick up some like groceries and odds and ends for the house first. We have our hot chocolate in the mug. Let's see. Oh, you can see she's steaming, and we're gonna head out now. We are back from our walk and our errands. Just changed into this little cozy fleece. It's got like a golfing thing on it. I thrifted it, literally. I thrift from a lot of things, but I thrifted it for $10. It's like kind of a running joke, like who says it actually, because technically me and my boyfriend were thrifting together and I found it and I was gonna keep it for myself, but I was like, oh my god, like he loves golf, he should get it. So he did buy it, but I do consider it mine, and since we live together, it's kind of ours. Like him and I are the same size for a lot of things, so we do share most of our sweaters, not pants but sweaters we do share a lot of, and shoes. We have the same shoe size, so he loves stealing my Birkenstocks even though he has his own pair. But anyways, so we are back now. I just made myself a tea. My little mug that I thrifted, it's for an American national park that I've never been to, but I mainly just loved the fact that it had all these like animals and it was naturey, and it was 99 cents. So cute. So I made a little chai tea in here, and then I was gonna enjoy it with a gingerbread square that was left over from the party. My little square, I already took a little bite out of it. So the first time I made it like in the wrong pan, and it was like double the size, so I made it in the right pan this time, so it's a lot thinner, but it is supposed to have cream cheese frosting on it, but I didn't do that to make it vegan. So I was saying to my boyfriend, like, I prefer it being thicker because it's more brownie-esque, but I can see if this has icing on it, it would be good this size. But I thought these two, good little treat to warm up, and I'm actually very exciting. If you saw my last vlog, you know I burnt my cookies because my oven is broken. I'm going online to order a new oven for this place because enough is enough. Oh, I thought I spilled my tea. I did not. We need a working oven with a temperature probe that works, and we also don't have a broiler on our oven, which that one you can get by with, but technically having no temperature probe is very difficult to always cook with because it's literally a constant guessing game. So we're gonna go place that order in, and hopefully this upcoming week it'll come in because I'm pretty sure they come in fairly fast. It's nothing fancy, it's just going to be another white basic coil oven, which I'm happy with. That's what I want. I want a coil oven because we live in a condo, so you have to have an electric oven. You can't do gas, and it's either coil or flat tops, and flat tops in my opinion are the worst to cook on and clean because if anything spills it like cakes on, and I cannot stand it. So coils for me, and because our kitchen is small, I like white appliances. I'm not a gray girly at all. Like I don't like gray, so I would not want a gray oven, and can't unfortunately get colored ovens like you could back in the day. So yeah, we're getting a white one. So I think we're gonna go with a Whirlpool oven. I was looking between that or a GE one. The Whirlpool oven is only $50 more expensive right now because there's like a lot of sales, so you're saving I think a few $100s. The reason it's better is because it's more efficient. I was like comparing the two, and it uses way less energy, which in the long run would be better, just for like your electricity bill, more sustainable for the environment. It just like holds the heat better because it has porcelain in the stovetop, where GE is stainless steel. I'm like learning all this as I go because I've never gotten an oven before. So I think I'm gonna hold off ordering it today because I'm gonna talk it through with my parents since they're much more knowledgeable in this section. And then hopefully later this week we will have an oven, or next week, which honestly be the best Christmas ever because I've been cooking with an oven that hasn't worked for over a year. It's been like a year and a half, more than that actually. Also, very exciting news, I forgot to mention, I did end up buying the oven last night. I went with the Whirlpool one just because it's better for efficiency, so lower on the electricity bill, better for the environment, and I'm so excited. But apparently I don't have any concept of how long it takes to get an oven in. I thought it'd be in like maybe a week because it's in stock, so I was like, that makes sense. No, it's arriving on New Year's Eve, which is so far away, but also like better than not having one. So that's like gonna be such a fun New Year's Eve, getting a new oven, and then they're gonna be hauling away the old one. So I am so excited for that. I'm so excited to finally have something that like heats properly and also has a broil function, because we don't have a broil function, and it's nice to kind of get like some dishes like crispy on the top. Sometimes I'll have to take them out of my actual oven and put them in my toaster oven if it can fit, but a lot of times it can't. So super excited. So stay tuned for when we get that in, because that is just like literally the best gift ever. Like I'm just so over the moon.